Today's adventure brings us to Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course in Lexington, Ohio, home of the Indy 200 IndyCar circuit. About an hour from where we live, we try to make it an annual occurrence, although we've taken a break the last couple of years. Today is qualifying. In the next half hour, they are going to take to the course and qualify for tomorrow's Honda Indy 200 IndyCar race. Welcome everybody. Saturday, July 5th, as the recording of this video. Austin, Gavin, myself are taking in the qualifying round of the Honda Indy 200 here at Mid-Ohio. Tomorrow's the big day, the main race. I think it kicks off right after 1 o'clock, but here shortly we're going to watch qualifying. And need to get the specs, but it's roughly a 1.5 mile road course. And they've been coming here since 1962 per the sign as we entered. So follow along. This is where the fun begins. Now over here you'll find the paddock area where the teams set up shop. We're not going to be going there today. It is we're not here long enough to make the week pass worth it, but it's where they have all of their backstage areas that fans can go to. It's just a separate ticket. So we're sitting here in turn one, waiting for qualifying to start. Starts in about 5 minutes. They're going to send them out in groups, and top finishers in each group, after their either number of laps that they go around, they'll advance, and then through a couple different levels, they'll settle on the top 6 or so, and then the top 6 will go for the pole position. So the next hour and a half to 2 hours of qualifying, they'll figure out who has the pole position and then fill out the top 5 or 6 drivers. And away they go. Here's the initial qualifying group. Look at the back straightaway. Enough space with a slight turn to the right for cars to get up to around 200 miles an hour. And then you've got your markers to indicate how many feet until the next turn. Pretty good turnout. Here's in turn 4 and turn 5. And then you can see the, call it a scoreboard, but shows what position each of the drivers are. This is usually a spot where you can see quite a bit of passing as drivers get the advantage going through the turns. They're currently swapping out to get to the second grouping, and leaderboard shows who advanced to segment two. I think there's three segments, and then the third segment is where they pair them for the top 5 or 6 positions. But here's turn 4, and then turn 5 up and over the hill, and then turn 6 down and under the. Here they go as they start the second grouping of the day. They do have the dirt if car loses control coming out of the straightaway. There's that dirt that will eat them up, and then you've got several layers deep of tires as cushion should they make it that far. I would say the nostalgia does run deep. This is a place where I came to quite often growing up with my uncle, my dad, my grandpa, uh, just several of the IndyCar races. Well, then it went to kart after the split with IRL back in the mid 90s. But yeah, they've been coming to Mid Ohio since 1962. Might have missed a couple years with issues or politics within open wheel racing here in the States. But yeah, it's great that it still comes here every year, and certainly a strong following here in Ohio.
On the red, they'll take 2 sets just to try to top 12. Those are the cars that are struggling a bit to find speed. But if you're good, you go out with your blacks and you come in with the reds on. And for example, right now, I'm going to tell you this, is Graham Rahal, who we just talked about, Alexander Ross.
Over yonder from turn 6 is where the campground's located. So race fans that want to be here all weekend, park their rigs, bring a golf cart, and on Saturday night, so this evening, they do have the drivers, they have designated time where the drivers will go on their golf carts around the campground just as a meet and greet with the guests. Great way to pay it back to the fans. Race fans with infield access can pull their cars up and put up tents and be this close to the action. All right, so the first 2 rounds have been complete. Now they're consolidating for to see who's going to see the final 6. So we're just kind of taking a track tour, and back here in, I believe, turn 9, not a whole lot to see. Well, obviously they're not going around just yet, but from here they go around. There's a bridge, and then the S's are a high traffic, high intensity area great place to see a race. We'll be heading there shortly. Pretty good spot to watch some action. I think we're going to continue on just to see more of the track. Our experience on the bridge with Indy cars going under us.
I want to see the crack.
Oh, over here a little bit more. They're zooming by. Over more. Oh, over here. They are zooming. There we go. And we're watching a blur go by in between the cracks of the floor. Pretty cool experience going up in the bridge. The cars zipping by. It's really become quite pleasant out. It's a 90-degree day. However, it's pretty breezy and partly cloudy. So just the moments the sun peaks behind the clouds and a nice breeze. All in all, not so bad. Good day to see a race. This area over here, the turn 11, is affectionately known as the S's, like the letter S. Just the turns, the sharp left and then the sharp right that circle around to the finish line in front of the tower. It's, I would say, one of the key features or notable parts of the course. Here in the infield, folks have their portable Blackstones and grill stations. Everything set up for tailgating and watching the race. Pretty cool setups.
At least in the case of Alex below, that's what the team crew is doing. Off of the blacks.
One of the drivers taking a pit stop.
Of the Indy next race comes your way at 10:25 Eastern, and they join us for pre-race festivities.
They're going out
as we get ready
on turn 1
for another round in this championship battle.
Oh, the iconic watchtower here at Mid-Ohio. It's a Great bird's eye view across the finish line. Got the checkered flag out, signaling the end of this run. As the cars enter the pits. Right there with the yellow barrels there, that's the start of pit road. The enforcement of the speed limit. As they go in to wrap up the session. Certainly a few paces below what they're going to be experiencing on race day tomorrow. Pretty cool. There's the track cleaning equipment. Mostly a giant buffalo blower to get all the worn tire debris, all of the marbles as they call them. I think that's what they call them. I don't know. Just all of the rubber chunks that accumulate. All right, the part of the day that the boys are probably looking forward to the most is merch and food. So here in the infield, they've got a setup of different vendors. You've got a Firestone simulator here where they can play, I think, Forza Horizon, a mod with IndyCar, and other sponsor booths that have different interactive things for kids and fans, and tons of food too. So we're gonna check it all out. So you just give them all of your marketing information as far as email address, phone number, and a quick survey on make and model of your car so that they can hit you up with marketing information. But kids get to play their games. Oh, cool.
There you go.
Red ones.
Nice.
Cool.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you. Firehawk, the mascot's in the house. Gavin getting his chance to go on the simulator here in the Firestone booth. You have hit the wall. And there's Austin stepping up. Just push it slow. Pretty cool simulators. Be awesome to have one of these rigs in the house, or two. Would certainly be a welcome addition to the basement. You're doing good, Austin. Those gas pedals are really touchy. He spun it out pretty good. Now he's giving it gas. Oh, there he goes. Took out his left front left tire there. There's Gavin's doing pretty well holding the line. Really good. Pretty cool. There's the Bitchin' Kitchen, Bitchin' Mexican, Bitchin' Meatloaf, Bitchin' Quesadilla, Bitchin' Walking Taco. A lot of bitchin' good food. Here's where the drivers gather. I think these are from the IndyCar Next series. Might have some of the IndyCar drivers up on the far side inside the tent. But the autograph opportunity and the line goes all the way back there. Being that Honda's the title sponsor, they have a mini car lot for people to get in and take a look at their line of automobiles. All electric Prologue. Honda's IndyCar. Got their off-road vehicle. And then their F1 Red Bull car. Free refreshments here. Free coffee. That calls my name every single time. So you pick your color or your flavor. So I'm going to take original cold brew here. Hi there.
There you go.
We just pour these in
Pour
there?
them in. That's all you do.
All right.
There you go,
Great.
buddy. There you
We just pour them in. All right, take my dark roast. Perhaps if I drink it as is, it would be nice and concentrated. Here's the caffeination. Pretty good.
Free Gatorade.
Wow, that's pretty good for a concentrate.
This is. I like that it's so free Gatorade.
Java House. And there's the driver that they sponsor. Couldn't tell you the name, but I do recognize the car that was going around during the qualifying session. What do you guys think of the drinks?
Tastes like real Gatorade. It's delicious. Yeah, have it. free. It's delicious.
You like it?
Yeah.
Here we enter the official merchandise tent of IndyCar. More IndyCar or race-specific merchandise. Take a look at the schedule. Here we are, here June 6th, Mid-Ohio. Including tomorrow, 8 races left in the season. Shirts are $40. Trucker hats are $40. It's a little strong. That dad hat's $45. Columbia pullover for $120. Now driver specific jersey shirts. How much? Driver jersey shirts go for $79. $8 for a koozie. That's not entirely bad. Ass pads for $15. One thing that I was always into and was very popular when I was little were die-cast cars. I don't see any here today, but those were a big market back 20, 25 years ago or so. And just like that, I spoke it into existence. Or I just didn't see this whole area over here dedicated to die-cast cars.
Number 6 is Nolan.
Oh, Nolan Siegel. $80 for the cars, which is wildly good compared to $120 pullover shirts. So I think that's not a bad value. And here's Java House, where they just gave us our free beverages. So Alexander Rossi in the Java House car. It's the local name, Graham Rahal. His dad was a legend here. Family grew up in Northeast Ohio here, Medina to Columbus, and just second generation of a pretty prominent race family here. All right, our second time going through Java House. Gavin, what did you get?
Liquid Science Orange.
Liquid Science Orange, and I got the amazingly smooth cold brew Sumatran dark roast. Look at that pour. Give it a little shake. Not bad. I still think probably one of the best concentrated cold brew coffees that I've had. So much better than anything that you can get in the store that I've found. More merchandise and an overhead look of the vendor aisle. Trying Italian ice for the first time. Gavin got watermelon. And Austin is waiting for his Stars and Stripes at Aqua Ice. And the dad tax is about to be paid.
That's fine. I don't need as much sugar.
What do you guys think?
That's good. Here. Let's
That's pretty good. That's really good. I've never had that before. They were both pretty good. Nice texture to them. Here's an overview of the grounds. So where we are right now is just about in here where the bridge is, the pedestrian bridge. We started off in this area and we walked and made our way around. This is where the S's are at. And I'm sorry, no, this is where the S's are at. So we walked all the way around. Over here's the vendor alley. And we're making our way back. We parked up in this area right here. And they've got Jersey Mike's out here. Now, the circuit that's racing right now is the USF 2000. I believe that's what it's called. Basically a minor league, a couple levels under IndyCar. So our drivers develop in those leagues and graduate to IndyCar if they show promise and make it to that level. So those are the races that are happening right now. One final angle for us this afternoon in the keyhole. Of turns 2 and 3. The highest point elevation-wise of the track. And they're beginning to wrap up this race.
Garcia's lead with 2.1 last time by this kid. I'm telling you, put him out front and his team. He doesn't make mistakes, folks. I'm going to tell you this.
And that's going to do it for us today from Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course for the Honda Indy 200 weekend, where we took in a little bit of the IndyCar qualifying sessions today. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.